What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Brotherly, and I'm back with another stream for you guys today, or a video if you're catching this in the future. If it's your first time here, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Today we are working on West Coast Racers trains. Well, actually not the trains. The trains are finished, chat, but we're going to be working on getting the trains to race. And then, if we have time, we'll start working on the exterior of the building, the interior, and really just fleshing out this building. So let's give it a second, chat. Let's let some of our viewers come in here. Make sure you guys like the mother loving videos. As soon as you come in here, we are building up every single day, cooking up on live. Planet Coaster 2 is not dead. It's one of the best games in the I can't say it. It's one of the best theme park games in the fucking world. Who's in the chat? Who's in the stream? Drop a W on the live. Who we got in the live? I know it's Monday morning. We'll see if we can get some more people in here. Most people are at work. But if you're at work, just turn on the audio. You can listen, tap in, and see what's good with the build. Appreciate the like. Let's see if we can break a milestone on this video. I'm not going off live until I hit 20 likes in this video. Got 2 people on the live. How you guys feeling this Monday morning? I hope you guys are having a good week so far. See if we can get folks on here, and then we'll start the stream, chat. Three or 4 people. We'll start maybe on 3. What do you guys think of the train so far? I tried to not use crazy details so that the game's not lagging, but they came out pretty good. Where you guys all at right now? You guys at work? Where is everybody? We're gonna start cooking up in a second. Regardless if anybody's here or not, we're gonna get it. What time is it? 8:15, chat. 8:16, we're about to go. Let's just take a ride on West Coast, because for whatever reason, when we start riding this ride, everyone starts to come in. So we will take a ride on the yellow train. Start our day right. Let's go, chat. Any day now. Here we go. Woo! First ride on West Coast Racer for the day. Got our little zero cart now. Let's go. everybody. If you're just joining the stream, we're just taking a little ride on West Coast Racer. Our first ride of the day, then we're going to get them racing, chat. We got our 3 trains together. If you guys missed the last stream, we finished our trains. Now we have individual colored trains. They look like little race cars or little hot rod cars that you would have found in like 2000s, I guess. But I tried my best to make it look as close as possible to the real train without using too many pieces. Oh wow, we have a nice little pigeon fly through the track. That was great. So let's get a ride on the Yellowback, chat. Make sure you guys leave a like in the video. We got 3 viewers in here, but we ain't got 3 likes. What is going on, chat? Smack that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's do it. Let's go. The yellow side is way more tamer. Let me zoom back so we can see our 0 car. Let's go. Yeah. There's only one inaccurate moment in here, and it's just like our little airtime hill at the end. It's supposed to be a little bit pronounced right here, but we'll live with it. Yoo-hoo, chat. Throw a little celebration for the continuing, or for the finishing of the track. Now we'll get this thing racing. Yeah. Okay, chat. We're gonna get it racing now. We need to fix our intervals. So on our last stream, we were looking at this to figure out how we can get this to race every single time. I don't know if it's possible, chat, but we're gonna see right now. Because the lineup is right. We got a lineup. They're lining up now. We just need this one to delay itself a little bit, but I've delayed it and it's still not working, chat. So we got to figure this out. I know it's possible because I remember in Planet Coaster 1 there was this creator that made what is it called? Foxy's Coffee? I forgot the name of the coffee place. I think it's Foxy's Coffee, but they made like a raceway. And it raced every single time, chat. So I know it's possible. We just got to figure out what we need to do here. So let's see. Monday morning, chat's not going up. We need some interactions in this thing. Drop a W in the chat when you come in. We're having a little party by ourselves right now, but that's all right. Most people are at work, and if you guys catch the video later, that's all good. But you guys can vibe out with me, and we're gonna take it a little slow since we don't have our community with us today. We're gonna be building at a slower pace, but as people come in, maybe we'll lock in and start going back and forth with our audience. So. Sorry if this video is going to be a little slower and you're watching in the future, but we're going to get this thing together, chat. I appreciate you guys for being here, and there's somebody here, and I appreciate that one person. So we're going to lock in as if there's 1,000 people in this room. So let's mother loving go. 3 people in the chat. Let's fucking go. Now our family's pulling up. Let's go, chat. We are getting this racing. We're getting this West Coast Racer working. Yeah. How you guys doing out there? What are you guys doing out there? You guys at work? Where are you guys doing in this morning? Who's all here? Who's in the live stream? Show yourself. I know it's early in morning or early Monday morning. Probably haven't got your coffee yet, but Who's out there? Who's in the live? All right, chat. We're gonna get these things racing right now. We're gonna change our minimum interval because something is wrong here. It's waiting for 50 seconds from launch. Let's just change everything to 20 and see what happens there. See if this changes anything. Waiting on the block station here. But why? Okay, chat. We're gonna have to use chat GTP because I still don't understand what to do here. Okay, let's ask chat. I'm building a recreation of West Coast Racer and I'm trying to get all three trains working simultaneously and dueling. What do I need to set the max intervals for the station? And also, where does the block breaks go on the white and the yellow track? Okay, chat, let's see what ChatGTP has to say for us. Okay, let's see what chat has to say. To get three trains dueling on sync on West Coast Racer, set up dispatching time station or block station placement so train station creation without desyncing. Okay, so target setup. You want both sides to behave like a paired dispatch system. So minimum interval 18 to 22 seconds, max interval 28 to 30 seconds. Minimum interval keeps train flowing fast enough so you can have one ready. Max interval prevents one side from waiting too long in the dual sync. Key rule. Both sides, yellow and white, must have identical interval settings. So if you want one side slightly higher, max, it will launch late. Exactly the issue you're seeing. So each side should have three main block sections. Block section, damn, this is technical as fuck, chat. Each side should have three main block sections. Block track layout. Holding train loading. Mid-course block right before the final launch. This is what stacks trains and aligns them for duel. Mid-course block 2 right before the final launch. This is what trains and aligns them for duel. At the end before re-entering the station. Exact placement strat, yellow and white track both. Block 1, station. Block 2, pre-launch block after, okay. First half of the layout. This is the most important. Both trains must stop here briefly and ensure that they launch together. No. Chat. They don't stop on the second launch.
Got it. If they're not stopping in the middle of this block, the section is either too short or there's not enough brake.
No, listen, chat. It doesn't have a second pause on the launch. The second launch, it goes straight through it. There's no block section there.
I see what you mean now. In that case, we'll need to add a block brake or block right after the first launch. Basically, we'll take out the first and second launch segments. That block will slow the train down just enough to stop signal, giving the blank fuel trains more time.
So it lines up there. We have a launch delay there. We have the launch delay and it holds there. But the issue is the yellow track is pulling out and it launches before the white track. What are the intervals that we need to set? And keep in mind we're in Planet Coaster 2, so think about what Planet Coaster 2 is capable of with its station intervals. Now this is a Mobius track, so there's only one station controlling the intervals. We have a launch delay on both tracks, but where do our block sections go? Because right now I have one block on the brake section, right on the white track as it comes in at the end, and then that's the only brake. I mean, that's the only block. Where is the block supposed to be so that they race every single time?
Right, that makes sense. Since it's a Mobius track, we have one station controlling both sides. We need a dedicated block section that both trains pass through before the second launch. Essentially a dual block brake. In Planet Coaster 2, this is
Alright, chat, you guys heard what she said. Let's see if we can implement that. I don't know if that's gonna do it. Let's see. So, since it's a Mobius track, you need a dedicated block section that both trains pass through before the second launch. Essentially, a dual alignment block in Coaster. You can set a block section right at the first launch point before the mid-course. So basically, we're racing straight. So both trains have to pass through this block at the same time. All we need to do is fix this one. What is happening here? So this is just waiting here? Why? Block section. Maybe a block needs to go in here. Okay, so let's just take this to regular brakes then. And then we'll put a block here. And then let's see if that, chat. I don't know why I didn't think about that before, because that is kind of like a block section right there. So let's see. Let's see if that fixes it. So now we have an immediate lineup, so technically, see how that does. How does that work? So we come out, we're getting somewhere now, chat. So we delay this about 10 seconds. Almost. 15 seconds? 13 seconds. Alright, chat. Let's see what we got here. No, the red track went. The red train went faster, so. If that doesn't fix it, I have to change the release speed on the block. Change this exit speed. See if that helps it out. Alright, chat, let's get this shit. Let's see if we can get a clean out. So this one won't move until this train gets in, so. Oh, we got it. We got it, chat. We fucking did it. We did it, I think. Well, we got one of the train stories, so. Here we go. Go. check my laptop, see if it was on. Check, check, check. No wonder. Fucking don't understand. Okay, look. So, yeah, we got, I think I started looking off. So, we got 2 successful races here, I think, chat. We got the second and third lap. I don't think we can do anything about the first lap. But let's see. So I think the green and red car should have a better race. No. Yeah. The green and red car have the best race. But the blue and red car, not so much. See this race. Red always takes off first. And I don't know if there's anything to do with that. That's something to do with the max interval or something. The minimal interval. So let's save it here because this is a good spot. If we can get all 3 laps, that'd be amazing, chat. But we don't have to get all 3 laps. So let's see. Let's mess with our interval just a little bit. I feel like we're waiting too long. So maybe if we go down to 23 seconds on the no interval. There should be a feature where you can link trains together. Yeah, I know. Like you should have, I mean, that's going super into the coaster simulation. Most people don't do Mobius loop roller coasters like this. So this setup is so unorthodox. But they put it here for a reason. The launch delays are meant to be. Our blue and green track had a good race. Okay, we're not supposed to get a good one on that one. We need to see the second and third lap. Okay. The green and red one have a good one. They did have a good one before what we just did. So they're still doing their thing. Let's see if we can get the blue and red one to get a nice duel. It always takes off faster. There's about 10 seconds or 15 seconds in between that lap. Then this one waits here for the same amount of time, but it waits for the blue and green one. The blue and green one have a good race. Somewhat. But which one is this coming in? This is the green and the red one have the best race. What's it, Zamar? Block. We do have a block. We have a block here, but I'm trying to see where's the best spot for the block. So we have this one. I can live with 2 successful races as long as it races at some point, chat. That's fine. We won't obsess over the exact simulation. This is cool. I like that right there. So this is like at night, chat. This is like Yoda versus Darth Vader. So let's go in. I'll show you guys this little shot right here. I'm making inventions in chemistry while watching. Fuck yeah. Check out this little invention. We're about to see some fucking Star Wars action right here. Let's get our red and green train going again. Because the blue and red one are not the best ride. The blue and green race is alright. But our red and green race is where it's at. Here we go. The skybox mod is so tough. I know. It really is. We're about to get really dark right now. I made this preset called Night. We're going really dark. Here we go, chat. There we go. Check out the water right here in comparison. Oh, I wish you could see the neon glow. It's not close enough. But that'd be sick if you could see it in the water. Yeah, this dark is way more realistic. This is exactly how it is. Normal Planet Coaster Night time is shit. Yeah, it's just like they didn't fix it to be nighttime like this. Because what's happening is like they didn't just make it dark. They took the colors off the palette of things. Some of the things have like no color, and they're on it completely black, which is insane. But watch this sequence, chat. Let's just go around in a little cinematic view of the ride. Oh, we're on the wrong train and we're in fast forward. Here we go. Yeah, PC1 had a better nighttime. It got a little bit darker than PC2 did. But now, with the Skybox mod, this is pitch black. Since you have the RTX capabilities, you can make pitch black situations. Like if we were at our POV, we're in absolute pitch darkness. Have you guys seen that? I know it might be rough to look on the screen. Where is our front bumper? Oh, our front bumper is covered by the Zero car now. My bad, chat. I'm looking for what we're gonna do for our front bumper. We can just zoom out. Or not. Front bumper camera is ruined. And we're waiting for our red and green race trap. If you just got in, I just want to check this red and green car race. That's the only one that has like a really good sync. The blue and red one is cool, but we need that red and green race. That one is sick. It's just like the real race. So we will speed it up just a little bit. Check this out. This is motherfucking Yoda and who we want to name? Obi-Wan right here. But let's get that race on the red one. We're finally there, chat. We are finally good money. Oh shit. Take out the fast forward. I keep missing it, chat. Wait, our red track just jumped. That's not right. Close your eyes, chat. And that's why they didn't go pitch black, because you can't see shit. Alright, so let's see. See if we still got our blue and green race, or was it? Yeah, our blue and green race is the one. I think. We had a better race than this. What happened? Oh, it's the red and green one. Here we go. Let's go, check that. All right, they're done. I can live with that. Trying to open it and see what the simulation is with the guests. Alright, let's save it, chat. Let's see if it works with the guests. See if we can get a duel with the red and green one. It's going to change the simulation a little bit and once they get in line, because the fact that it has to wait for a full load, we might change it if it might be any load so it keeps the simulation right. I don't know. We'll see. Our red and green train is still racing. Perfect. We have people on it though. No. Okay, so the people are going to pop in right now. We got our first riders. Let's see. Oh, we had someone on there. They're about to pull up on. Shawty is in the green and the blue car. She's not happy. She's unimpressed by this ride. Okay, so now as this green train comes back, it should race the red one. Very nice. It should play very nice here. Let's see. Let's go, chat. Give them a race. Okay. It may be a little bit off because, oh no, it catches up. Let's go. No, it's a little bit off because of the queue. But once the queue fills up, the simulation will be right. So let's watch the queue fill up. It still has a nice race for the queue not being full. So once the queue gets full, we'll see what we get here. I might just put it on any load, chat, so then it just goes at the same sequence that we had when we were in test mode. Maybe that'll fix the situation, but I'd rather see a full load of guests going through visually. So let's see, we're a little bit behind. We still don't have a full load yet. People are coming in. Am I still live, chat? Let's turn this mother loving music down. It's so loud, and we have it at 5%. That's insane. All right, we got a full load. Are we racing with our red and green? What's going on now? Let's see. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Red and green should be our track. Let's go. Real time. If you just joined the stream, we are trying to get a race with where we're just trying to get raced. So we still may have to just put any load. I don't know. We're gonna keep tweaking on these settings to see how we can get a better race there. Because the timing between how long it takes for them to go to here, it's kind of changing the sequence that we had already. So let's just keep watching and see if that's the same every single time. So this one should be the good race right here. Welcome to the stream. If you just got in, we're trying to get this race together. It's a little bit off right now. It should be fine. Delay there. Let's see if that's consistent. Because now our blue and red, what's the race like here? Really off now. The whole sequence is so different with the guests being here. Okay, so. Okay, this is a nice race right here. This is more like it. But it's still white on this one, it's still a little too fast. Interesting, chat. Let's see if we do any load. Or, let's see. So right now it's full. I don't think it'll change anything, but let's just try it. Any load. So then there's no waiting. Let's see if we get our red and green race back. And if not, chat, maybe we just have it working testing. That's fine. But I'd rather have it working with the guests, honestly. So maybe we gotta delay this one. Or delay this one longer. Yeah, consistently the yellow track is taking off. Let's time it, chat.
was taking off 2 seconds. Maybe like a 1 second, 2. Okay, if we can slow it down here somehow. Before we do that, let's save it, because we still have a nice test run. That's good. So let's go ahead and slow our birth down here. Release speed to 4.8. Can I do that? And then let's see how that works. Because we just needed literally a second. And I don't think the delay is not going to get us there. I think we need our blocks to be more in order. Alright, let's see if we can get this now, chat. Come on, come on. Let's see if our green and red ones still even work with this. Alright, so now pulls up. Okay. Blue and green having a decent race. It's not exactly the same as the Parks race, but the red and green one was a lot closer to the actual Parks race. So here we go. Here's some nice turns. The red and green one still race. It's not the exact simulation that the park has where they line up there. But let's see about now. Still taking off on that second one. So our test run, our red and green one is still good. Blue and green has like whatever race. Blue always wins. I think. Oh shit. Interesting. Kinda like that. Makes its own little sequence. We have our own sequence here, chat. So let's see. Open it back up. We have any load on. So let's see if our red and green will still have a nice race with it open. Let's watch them come in, chat. If it's just joining the stream, we're trying to dial in these launches and at least get it one solid race. We don't have to have it exactly as the same simulation that the park has, because I think it's just, it may not be possible, chat. I just don't understand what more we can do to get all 3 laps to race. But as long as we get 1 lap, I'm really satisfied with that. Because it's kind of cool that they don't always race the same. Because technically, supposed to, at least from what the videos that I watched about it, each race is not a pre-calculated win. It's based off of the weight of the train, the launch speed, and the wind, and different calculations. So you may not launch at the same speed every single launch. So they are usually really close every lap, but there's always a small hair of a difference on each sequence. So let's see what we got here, chat. I like that pull up, but they're gonna pull out on you and fucking, they dipped. Jumped again. Oh, you guys are just sitting here chilling. Oh, they're sick. this launch delay makes people sick, I guess. But he's gonna barf. Okay. So we are not getting a red and green race with the. Are we getting the blue and red race? Red is taking off faster every single time. This is a weird sequencing event, chat. Like, it works when it's testing, but it doesn't work when it's open. So there's definitely a different sequence that happens when they're open. Like, this is a nice. Now blue and green has about 3 seconds between them. And red and green no longer even have a close race anymore. Red's taking off, or green's taking off before it. Here we go. Actually, they're still racing, chat. Let's go. That's all I want there. The launches don't have to be in sync, but the rest of the ride, I fuck with that. Let's see if that's consistent. Celebration for that little race. Celebration. Who's all in the live? You guys ready for the rest of this build? We're gonna go in on this freaking building right now. Morning, Monday morning, wake up, chat. Where y'all at? Let's get Liddy in here. I know you guys are probably at work at school. Drink some coffee, have some tea. I'm just fucking with you guys. Hope you guys are having a good morning, though. I see this blue and red race. Literally. Thank you. The trains came out decent. They came out cool. We're waiting for the red and green track, or the red and green have the best race. So that cycle, we'll go to that really quick. Why are we getting so much lag? Okay, let's see. Here we go. This race should be good. I'll put it on a little fly cam. Alright. So the green does jump. Oh, it did not. It's a whole different sequence here. That's so weird, chat. This sequencing with trains is not the same every time. There's a different animation, like every other. Maybe we do have to do a forced load, because any load, there's too many variables there. But let's see. Because now the blue and green one's gonna have a nice race. Nope. Yep. Well, now the blue and green one is gonna be. And then this should be a better race. Let's see. The green one takes off faster. It's leaving. It's leaving every single time now. So weird. Weird, chat. And then the blue and red one randomly have like a second between them now. Okay. We gotta keep tinkering away at this chat and figure out the equation here. So with any load, we're getting about a second to about 0.5 seconds between the trains. So watch here, we're gonna get a full fucking, looks like 3 seconds between these trains, which is crazy. And then with the red and blue one, it should be about, they are 0.5 a second, the blue and red, behind each other. And then let's see the blue and green one more time. I think there's a big difference here. Okay, so this one just has a really nice race. All of a sudden, see, this is so inconsistent. Now the blue and green has a spot-on race here. And this was the green and red train doing this. Interesting. Let's see, chat. We gotta keep messing with this. Let's see if we change it to a quarter load. Let's see how that affects the sequence. Because there's so many variables going into why this is linking up. The amount of time that it takes the guest to go in here, load in, go around. Let's see what happens now. Still a hair behind the blue and red. But let's see. If it's your first time here, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. We do all types of little builds in here in this park, from, you know, building buildings all day to track design. Today we are working just on the sequencing. It's a little bit not as entertaining as the track design. It seems like everybody was really into the coaster builder. We're gonna do Apocalypse soon, so we'll get back to a coaster build very soon. I just need to map out this area and see exactly where Apocalypse is gonna go, and then once we have its area, we'll get building, chat. Okay, so let's look at what we're doing here. Now we have a full fucking 5 seconds between the trains on half a load. Trailing. If you just joined the stream, we're trying to get our train synced up. We are trying to figure out what is the right amount of load that we need for the guests to come in and have a consistent race. Because we can get them to race without the guests, but I want them to race with the guests consistently. So I know there's some type of setup that we can have for it to work. Because once they're in line, we're getting the same results every time. But let me just make sure, chat. We got to watch it go around a couple times to just make sure that we're getting the same. So blue and red. Blue one, that one. Blue and green. Blue comes in way before green. Now red and green. Let's see. Green is jumping on red. Blue and red. Blue should win this one if the sequence is exactly the same. Okay, yeah. Let's just make sure that this is the same, consistent. Blue is always supposed to beat red, and green was jumping on red. So let's see if green jumps red. So we have the same sequence here. So now we can see our error points and see how we can fix this here. Blue and red. Blue should win by just a hair. Yep. Okay, and green. Blue and green. Blue takes off on green way early. Just how green takes off on red really early. So let's see what we can do here. Fuck, this is intense. Green's gonna go. Red takes off. So maybe we change the delay here about 5 seconds. But let's see. Because it's only, the weird thing, like if we change the delay, then it messes up that lap. So it's such a weird thing. Okay, so let's keep messing with the load and see if that can help us out here. We're gonna go to a 3/4 load and see what that does to the sequence. So remember, we had the blue beating the red. Red always jumps on green. Green always jumps on red. So our green always jumps on blue. Let's see if we got the same sequence. Blue should win here. If blue doesn't win here, then something's changed in the sequence. Blue still wins by a hair. Nothing's changed. Blue pulls off on green. Now green, when it comes up on red, should pull off on it if the sequence is the same. Okay, the sequence is exactly the same with 3/4 load. Nothing has changed because the line is consistently full. So that makes sense. So there's not a variation here. So this would be technically our always consistent sequence when the line is like this, unless the park is closed. So what we need to do is probably delay the yellow side. It looks like maybe 1 or 2 seconds, but we'll see right now. We're gonna watch it real time, chat, and see what we need to do here. Okay, let's skip it up a little bit. So the green one, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds. So it's like 9 seconds delayed. Okay, so 9 seconds we need to put here. But within, let's see how that changes things. If it's 9 seconds there, when this track goes through, I'm still waiting that same amount of time. And we have 9 seconds here. Because then the second time when it comes around, okay, let's see if this works. We're gonna delay this 9 seconds, so we're gonna put 5, what was that, 4? We're gonna go to 9. We'll go 10. Let's see if it doesn't let me do 10. I mean, it doesn't let me do 9. Let's see if this fixes it, chat. We gotta test it. It's not gonna work right with the testing, but we need it to work right with the guests. So we're not worried about the test runs, because the test, we can make it work perfect. We can control the variables of when the water dummies generate, but I want it to work with the guest at least one time. Twice would be cool, but at least one race consistently is what I would be happy with. Ideally with the blue and red train, if possible. Okay, so we got our full cycle now of all 3 trains, I think, once this blue train comes back in. Yep. Okay, open it up. And now let's get the guests back in and see what we got. They're like low poly Ferraris, chat. Minecraft Ferraris. So let's let this line fill up. W. Hell yeah. Let's let this line fill up and see if we can get this under control. And we didn't have to use any mods on the train, chat. So this will work for all you guys that are on PC if you don't have the scaling mod or anything like that. I wanted to avoid that so you didn't have to download anything to play this map. Okay, so once it fills up and all the guests are at the gate with all lines filled up, we can actually see our real test. So we still have to wait for them to fill up here. So that's only the weird thing about this chat. We really can't control how much guests are flocking towards here. Once the park is open, the guests are going to get on what they want to get on based off of their fear and levels and all those metrics. So this variable of how the thing is going to race is really determined on how much guests are in the park. So to control that simulation, we're going to have to really see what we can do to get guests over here consistently to make sure that there's always a line like this where they're waiting at the gate. So we're going to have to finesse some things. Maybe we make a lot of, well, right now there's no water or any like restrooms on any of this section. So they're forced to come down here anyway. But if I take away some things in the park to just make sure that they have to come here, like if I close the slushy stand or take away some of these vending machines, they're going to be forced to come down the into the valley, which will cause a longer line. But let's make our way back over here. Okay, our sequence should be here now. Let's see how much time that we have now on seconds. Let's see if blue still beats red. Green should still take off like a couple seconds before. Now red takes off on green. Interesting. We're waiting too long now. So we've overshot the clock. But let's see our blue and red race now. What's going on with this? Is blue still beating red? Okay. Blue is dramatically beating red now. Damn. Interesting, chat. Interesting. We're gonna have to smoke some like really good stuff on this one, chat, to figure this one out. This is some next fucking shit. The sequencing of this is like sequencing a fireworks show or something. So I've never done anything like this, chat. So bear with me on this one. We're gonna learn together how to get these shits to sync up. If you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know, because I have no idea what the fudge we're doing here. We're just kind of like messing around to figure out how to get it to work. And we're doing 80 FOV. That's not right. That's why we're using so many frames. Waiting too long. That seemed about. I gotta count the seconds now on that. Let's see. Look at this interlocking corkscrews, chat. Did we cook up on this or what? Like, damn, these mother lovers are smooth. Sheesh. I haven't even really looked at the profiling yet, chat, but these profiling on these corkscrews came out nice. Let's go in here. Look at that. Look at that, chat. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, would you look at it? Just look at it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Our lovely, dovely statue man. This guy needs the credit for this whole park. He's made sure that everything is at scale. Shout out to Statue Man. Most supported character in the game. Look at our nice little S-bin right here. Oh. And if you guys haven't seen the POV, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen the POV, but let's take a little POV just because I'm excited to see it. Let's go. Oh, chat, we're almost greened out on this now. We might almost be greened out. They actually like this ride. Shit. I think you need a 6 to get green. I think the holding brake is what's keeping them from enjoying it. It's just taking too long for them to get the ride going. Here we go. Oh, we're losing so much frames there. I don't know what happened. You guys ready to get dusted? Let's do it. We're gonna take off on them, chat. Are they gonna take off on us? I'm pretty sure they're gonna take off on us. Oh, we took off on them. Let's change our entry speed here. I wonder if that will change anything. That right there should give us a 6, because I seen when they got bored and their face expressions went down. That right there might end that, because they were just about to be done with the ride right before they got bored, and unfortunately that's how this track system works, or the way the guests enjoy it. The longer that they're not doing anything, the moment that their face expression changes to bored, that controls the excitement level. Okay, so we should be good once our green train is the Our blue train is our lead train. Just figured that out. That's cool. Blue train is our lead train. Good to know. Look at them all in there, chat. They look so pretty in there. That shit look no diddy. Looking real pretty in here. They're looking sitting pretty in here. So it'd be so cool if we could just sync this train up to be like only depart when this train departs. But you know, let's see who takes off first. First one with no one here, that train takes off. Just joined the stream or you're watching later in the future, we're trying to dial in the launches to at least get them synced right here, but it's just so different. I don't understand what's going on. This one's taking off on that one, the other one's taking off vice versa. Each lap has its own identity and I just don't know what's going on. Are we on full load? We're on 3/4 load, so let's force a full load every time. Chat. This is what I'm thinking. It might be impossible to get it with the guests in here. And we just put a sign up, only races in test mode. What do you guys think? Because there's too many variables, chat, to change the outcome of the race, of how long it's going to be. We can never, I don't think it's possible to control the sections. Or there's a block. I don't know. I keep thinking. I gotta keep thinking. I'm missing a key element here. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the chat.
No. Mic check, mic check. Music is so loud, Chad. Like, why? Mic check, mic check. Okay, finally. Turn that music down. That shit was so loud. Welcome to live. We are working on West Coast Racers sequencing. Damn, I got a lot of lag. What the fuck? Mic check, mic check. Little laggy today. Mic check. Okay, so we should be better right here. Hmm. That didn't work at all. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. Yeah, I don't know why my audio's a little buggy today, chat. We're just gonna have to live with that. Now our music is not extremely loud, chat. But I'm trying to see if our red and green train is still gonna work. It's not racing anymore. Yeah, it is. Nope. Damn, chat. It's so many fucking variables to get this shit to work. I gotta see what we need to do. To get this to work. Hope you guys are having a good Monday. We're having a little stressful Monday. Trying to get this shit to work is harder than the actual coaster builder. I'm not even gonna lie. Like the brain power that is taken to figure out what the hell is actually happening is insane. So, honestly, I feel like we'll be cheaping out if we don't get this to work, chat. We gotta figure this out for the stream, chat. We gotta do this for all the Magic Mountain fans, because the first thing when they get here, I know people are gonna be like, but it doesn't race. They're supposed to race. Why don't it doesn't race? In real life it races. So we want to make sure that it races, so we don't have that comment on our YouTube every time. Why doesn't it race? It's called West Coast Racer. Technically it does race, they just, these guys don't know how to race, and the blue one takes off a little fast. But this race might actually be good, because the green one's going to catch up. So look at this race here, chat. Let's go. This is actually pretty good. Okay, let's see. Our green and red our green and red carts had the best race, but now it's not there anymore. Here it is. This one should have a nice corkscrew. Nope. Technically, they are racing, chat. They're just not racing how they race in real life, so. I don't know if I can live with that, though. I don't know if I can cope with that. We might have to go harder, chat. Or what do you guys think? Is this good enough? Or do we need to go in, lock in? What do you guys think? Do we need to really get this to race just like real life? Or the race that we just had was alright? No one has opinions today, so I'm gonna make up the decision right now. I think after I take a little MJ, let's say dabs time lapser. It looks good. Okay. You like the situation that we got here with the, I think the blue and the green one has the best race here. If we can live with this race here and you guys are happy with that, then you know, we'll get on to the next part of this build and we'll get over to Apocalypse because I really want to build a wooden roller coaster chat. Let's check this race out, this blue and green one. Oh, this one's good. As long as they're kind of like some type of interaction with each other and they're moving around each other on every other race, that's like good with me. But let's check it out one more time. Let's go on another train. Let's go the red train. Here we go, chat. This one's sick. Fuck yeah, chat. Yeah, exactly. I think the red and green one, the fact that they race like that, that's good enough. Because it's always going to change with this line. I think this is the best ride that's going to be in this area, so the line should stay packed. It should be like this. Because I don't think Apocalypse is going to bring a bigger line than this, but we shall see. All right, well, if we're going to leave it like this, chat. Wait, how did our FOV get off? Let's save it like this, chat, and let's move forward in the build. Let's see this from, I want to see this from a little FOV shot of 10 of FOV. And then we will see how this looks from a little distance. Here we go, chat. Line up that race. It's like the green train has more acceleration to catch back up. Oh shit, the green train fucking took off. I don't even know. Like, what the fuck happened there? It's so many different variables of like, the green train was losing and then it just got a boost. What the fuck? It's so weird. But I fuck with it. I like that it's changing. Like the fact that it's not static and it means that this is constantly going to be a different race. So your race, the moment that when you come in the park and you experience this ride, it's not going to be the same as someone else experiencing it. So I kind of like that. It's like it has its own little life here. Because now this red and green one should race real nice. Yeah, the red and green one is the one that's doing it. Okay. We'll put a little disclaimer in front of the ride. Red and green cars are the only ones that race. But I hope you guys are ready. We're about to go in on this build. Now that the trains are done, I'll give you guys a quick little. Oh shit, my bad, chat. Oh fuck. Let's zoom out a little bit here, and we're gonna mess with the lights. Turn them down a little bit, and let's get some action with the neon. Let's get a little night race with our red and green train coming up. So if you guys weren't here for the last stream, we also did perfect W Westgate 1000. If you guys weren't here for the yesterday stream, we did add a little night package to the trains because I thought it'd be awesome if they actually had like a neon lights on them. So now we have a little light bar on the bottom of them, and it looks fucking sick. So let's get them. Let's get this blue train. I think the red one. Oh, we got to go on another cycle because the red train needs to race with the green one for it to give you that nice race. The blue and green is not as consistent. So we'll wait on this next race here because it'll be spot on. Let's change it to the wider view. We can move like this. I'm always practicing my drone shots, chat. So if you see me just flying around like this, I just really enjoy doing this little flying around. It's very pleasing. Okay, so this one right here, we're gonna watch our little high five. See if we can catch her. Look at them go, chat. Goosebumps. Oh, I can live with that, chat. I can live with that. Wait, Chad, when did they add a clapping audio when they come into the station? Has that always been there? They clap? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've never heard them clapping when they get off the ride. Am I tripping, chat? I've just never paid attention to that. All right, chat, we're just looking at this building from all little angles, making sure that everything is looking good and nice and clean. We do have to raise the building in here. I don't know if you guys seen when they exit, they're getting their heads chopped off. Is this our race? No, this is a good race, though. The blue and green one has a decent race. But it's that red and green one have the best race. Right here, for some reason, the green one just takes off.
The green one has so much acceleration on. I don't know what the fuck happened, but the green one on that second launch just like goes so fast. The timing there is way different. I love it. All right, this is our last one right here, chat. I love this one. This one, I wish it could line up a little bit better and they took off at the same time. But I think it's cool that the red one catches up so quickly with the green train to make up for that like loss of the takeoff. It's like this shit had like a fucking supercharger underneath the engine, and it was like, hold up, it's time to win now. See, look at that. It's like a whole second, and it said, fuck that, I'm coming back. By here, it's already gonna swoop back in on it. Let's go. Swoop back in on her. Damn. It's amazing. I love it, chat. Great thing. All right, chat. I want to add one thing to this. We got to add our signature. You know, I already know. And put too much motherfucking time into this to not sign them. Hold up. We are going to add, in case people ever, you know, so I do know people will re-upload this park at some point, so at least people will have like, who the hell is BL? What the hell is BL? I don't know if we can get brother. I don't want Brother Lee here, but I do want BL on the card. So we shall put B.L. and then we shall shrink her. And it'll be like a little license plate, like the black and yellow California license plates. Brotherly. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. And then people be like, who the hell is BL? If you know, you know. Always go ahead and push her back.
That's not good. This is on the arch. These trains are stationary, so. What? What about you, Green Train? Why does the lead train have that one floating? Interesting. There's always some little bugs with this coaster creator. Like, I put it to be the same on all trains, but for some reason on the blue one is just protruding just a little bit, which is unsettling. That means that the blue one has like a little bit of difference on its body somehow. But I don't understand how that's possible if I copied everything. But you can't see that it's floating, so it's alright. Now we have a little bit more detail there. Let's go. Looks like a little license plate. Even though that's not there on the real one, it's just adding a little bit more realism to the build, but also a little creativity from my part to just make this park a little bit more mine and not just a full recreation. It had some charm that I've had, like with the lights and just different things that I think that would benefit the park's aesthetics. Like, you know, an inversion on Ninja. Huh? What? Yeah, chat. So we are cooking up here now. We did that shit, chat. We fucking did it. Now we are going to get cracking on this building. So let's get everyone out of here so we can get our frames back. Close the park. And then let's get back into the build. First things first. We're gonna work on the building, then we'll work on the trenches, and we'll get to the support beams and the helix as we finish the entrance. So let's get the rest of the guests out of the park so we can get some of our frames back, because we're dipping below 60, and I don't want to dip below 60. It looks a little jarring on the stream, so let's just let some of the guests out. This game works so much better when I'm not streaming. Oh my god, it feels so good. But I don't mind streaming and hanging out with you guys. I like the conversation we be having on here. So if I dip a little 10, 15 frames for the stream, you guys got it. Three. 3 of them. Where you guys all at right now? You guys at work? You guys at school? You guys on a bus? You guys driving? You guys watching me? Somewhere. Where you at, 1,000? Where are you at, Dabs? Dabs, you on the dab life? From Little Ballin'. Where are you at? As far as like, what part of the world? Where's everyone at? Is everyone in LA? Is everyone in California? Is anyone in California? Can you guys even hear me? Yep, just making sure. Making sure we live out here. Okay, so 233. It takes a long ass time to empty the park now, chat, because the park is over 2 miles long now. So it takes a good amount of time for them to get from one place to another. But slowly but surely they will be gone. Here's the mass of everyone. I think we have, oh, we can turn Revolution off too as well. And turn off any other ride that is going. We don't need this. We're losing frames in the background for no reason. We don't need Viper going. And see if Superman is going. Nope. Okay. Everything should be turned off now. Make sure full throttle is turned off too. Damn, chat, they're still emptying. Let me make sure no one's stuck on the queue. In any little queue, because they love to get stuck on a queue when you turn it off. Nothing down there. We got 0 guests. Okay, we're ready to go, chat. You guys ready for this build now? Let's get this shit going. Fuck yes, chat. Fuck yes. Let's go. I'm gonna make another. I'm gonna make another cup of tea, chat. You guys know that I love my tea when I build. So if we're gonna get building, chat, I gotta get this tea. So I'll be right back. Give me like less than a minute. Appreciate you guys' patience. 1 second. right, you guys ready? We could at least have West Coast Racer going in the background. It's my motherfucking song. My little campfire song. I love this little shit. One more time. Let's run this joint one more time. Be streaming this shit one more time. That. This song is called Travelers by Andrew Frollo. Um, and the album's called Outer Wilds. I'm not the only one that's really loves this song either. This shit got 3.1 million views on it. I don't know if it's like music from a movie soundtrack, but it sounds a lot like Planet Coaster to me. And it came on after the Planet Coaster soundtrack one time when I was listening, and now I love this shit. It's like a little campfire song. We're chilling. We're about to make some s'mores. We're about to pull out a joint. I don't know. It just feels vibes. Welcome to the stream. If you just got here, we're about to lock in on the station and get this thing cracking. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. We're cooking up live every day until we can't cook up no more. What are you guys most excited to see in the future builds in this park? Because right now we got Apocalypse, Scream, Twisted Colossus, Wonder Woman, Batman, Goliath, and 2027 Coaster, and Riddler's Revenge. What are you guys most excited to see for in all those rides right there that I mentioned? All right, let's give it a nice save on the file here, and then let's get cracking. Riddler. I think Riddler has really good scenery, so I can't wait for that too. And the station has the lift hill has nice lights on it, so we're gonna make those too as well. That's just great. That looks awesome going around. I'm so happy with the frame rate, chat, that we didn't use a lot of pieces to make this train. I think we used like, let's just check it out. How many pieces did we use? I think we used less than 150. Damn, chat. I was wrong. We used 1,300. Damn. I was wrong. But also, if you guys want this train, you guys can, I can upload this train as a blueprint or the ride, and you guys can keep the trains and make your own layout with the train. So that's something cool that we'll get out of this build. Like if you guys want to have these trains and use them for something else, if I upload the track as a blueprint, you can make your own train or your own design and keep the trains. I think I might do that as well. Like I think I might use these carts for a different design, change the color and everything. But now it's really simple to change the colors, chat. If you guys want to change anything on it, you just highlight it and change the colors of everything. You don't have to go through that painful process that we did on last streams of making this possible. So before they patch the coaster editor and actually allow you to modify different trains, we did it here before they actually allowed it. So remember that, chat. Sorry, chat. We're just we're catching a vibe right here. If you guys know what I mean, we're catching a little green vibe. Let's catch where we at? I still wanted to check this inside scene. Oh damn! I didn't want to step on the car. Jesus, come on, get down. Fuck. Get me in the line. There we go. Okay. So I wanted to check our views inside the interior, and it looks absolutely lovely, chat. Like, oh my god, the shaping on this shit. Whoo! I mean, I tried to get it to look right, chat, but I'm just really blown away on it. The profiling is so good, and I am using the no track limits mod, so I wonder if that's affecting why it looks so accurate. Because we never ran across any track exceeded limits when we're building the ride because we're using that mod. So I really would. Oh my god, that is just. Ooh. Jesus. And it takes them at such a fast speed. I love this ride. Damn. So, what we need to do with this interior is raise the roof line maybe about 3 to 5 feet so that we don't have this issue with our exit and we have to do the downward motion of the exit. We shouldn't be coming out like this. We should just be coming out with a flat land or a flat path and then going downstairs. So, to fix that, what we're gonna do is I had all this, so this roof trim. It was one building and it was gonna be really easy to move, but I actually made the mistake of making this one entire building while I was speed building. So now we have to disconnect the roof trim. Shit, the fucking ride's loud. We're closing it, chat. It's too loud. I don't want to talk over the ride. So we have to separate the roof trim. These little blocks here. I think I may have already done it on the back side right here. No, I didn't. Okay, so we have to separate the roof trim from the block, and then make that its own building, so then that we can move everything up. Or let me think. Let me think about this, chat. We just need to make the building a little bit taller, and move the roof trimming up. So let's see what we can do. I think the best thing here is to separate the roof trim into its own separate building, and then we can just move it up to wherever we please, and then we build the building up accordingly to where it needs to be. So we'll do that right now. The only challenge here is separating the pieces, and to avoid clicking on them and then it disappearing in the middle of clicking on them, we're just going to separate this into 4 pieces and then rejoin them to one piece. So let's get going on that. I know that sounds confusing, chat, but I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by that. So let's get our roof trim here on this side and make it into one building. And to do that, we're going to have to really finesse and make sure that we're only selecting scenery items. And then we can go ahead and we should only select scenery. We got to go here. Okay, the hotkey for that is I. Good to know. So let's just try to get that right there. Wait, why are we only get? Oh, I have props. Wait, what? Is this not a prop? Building piece? Okay. I think if we do it like this, let's try this. We'll select the whole entire building, and then we will deselect everything below this line. But we lost this. And if you're just tuning in or you just understand what's going on, I'm trying to separate the walls from the roof trim, because right now they're one building, and I need to be able to raise the roof line without affecting the roof trim. Oh, that's its own group already. That's why. Alright, so let's see here. Let's remove we're basically removing everything except the roof trim from this group that we're making, so that we have control of the roof trim again. Because I accidentally made it into one big ball of poop. But this time I will have patience on it, and we're gonna get through it. I think we have all the trim here. We may have a little bit of the top, but I think it looks like it. No, we have a little bit of it here. Hard to see. Oh. Let's check this side. Make sure. A good way to check and see what you're highlighting, chat, is we can change it to nighttime. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do it because this is in the way. Okay, there we go. Let's double check if we got everything. It looks like we got everything. Okay. Now let's go back. Okay, we got a little bit of the roof, but that's fine. I mean, we got a little bit of the wall, but we got the trim. So now we can set the trim where it needs to be. So let's just put it there for now. And we need our measuring guy. Where is he? Oh, we need this. Okay. Okay, now we can get our roof line for what this is supposed to be. Yo, what's good, Caden? I'm just looking at the station chat, seeing how it looks. I have a general idea of what it looks like, but I kind of forgot. And delete all this madness. If you guys just joined in, we are working on the station for West Coast Racer. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel. We got so much more to build. Here we go. Oh, we're okay. I guess we might. Yeah, it has a flat platform as it's going out, so. We're gonna come out just a little bit like that. This. We don't need round, we need pointed. And come on, Beth. Right about. Oh, that's the shortest I can go. So it's gonna be a little oversized chat, but we're gonna fix that. Let's see, you got automatic connection, angle, square. Let's see. We're actually supposed to go downstairs here. It's just too close to the track. Big ass stairs. We'll just do the opposite. I'd rather it be that than throw off the POV.
Let's see. That doesn't work either, because these big ass paths, we're just gonna go straight down. You can't keep the gate without the curb. Boo. Boo. I gotta keep the ugly curb. Because I'm not building custom gates for this. Shit. Now we can just give some black gates to this one after we shrink the path a little bit, if we can. Stamp tool. Should have did this before I made the path underneath. It may shrink it, or it may delete it, but we'll get there. Delete this huge ass path. I shouldn't have made it so steep. Oh, it works. There we go. Sweet. Sweet stuff. We get a little weirdness going on there, but let's see if we can. Okay, let's try that again. I think it's because we're cutting it at a. We got to be flush with the angle. So that the game won't give us a weird wavy line on the cut. So let's try that again. Let's see if we can get a straight cut all the way through. Okay, we did it, but it looks like that piece may be colored different or something. We'll get back to that, but we'll go ahead and delete the rest of this as well. We're no man's land now. Let's come down here. It's hard to see what you're doing because this is a transparent piece. We just joined in. We're just working on the station's exit. Trying to get rid of our big path here. Boop. And how are we looking? Clean cut. Kinda. There we go. Now, let's cut her up over here. Let's see something like that. And then we will turn. The bad thing is it's going to delete all this, but that's fine. We're going to have to go back and reconnect it. Fuck, gonna get really tight there. Fuck it. Looks a little funny. So let's see if we can match our width around with another really tight path like this one. Let's get on grid. Come on, find the grid. There it is. We'll go ahead and match that small one over there. Now, I wish I could do the stairs this thin, but I don't think it's gonna let me. But we can try. Because really, these stairs are very thin. It's probably the thinnest we can get it, because then we're going to cut off the connection, which is fine. Here. Rolling into a distant land now. I don't know what's. Do not know what's gonna play now, chat. Thank you guys for joining in the stream. Appreciate all 5 of y'all. We rocking out this Monday morning. I got my tea. I got my coaster heads, families up in here. We're building. We're vibing, chat. All right, let's get back to this little path. This needs to be like straight railing, like more like this. Trying to make sure that this frame is in, or this glass is in frame with this ball. Damn, I can't even talk. My brain is like all over the place. It's kind of hard to build and talk at the same time, but I'm trying to make sure that this glass is like nice and flush with this wall so it looks like it's in the wall. And then we'll cover up the top here so that it doesn't look like a huge glass window. First, we need our guy though. Make sure he can go through with enough headroom. But also, where you're not always you're able to touch the roof. I don't want them to be able to touch the roof. So let's see here, chat. Let's go back. I like that last one. That was cool. It's probably gonna be the new vibes, new theme song. Oh my god, chat. I thought it was off place, but it really just is missing a piece. Whoo! I was like, what the fuck? Why is it off? There's no way. I was like, that would make no sense. But okay, so
I don't know how that happened, chat, but we gotta push this shit in. Always have some stragglers. I don't know why I did this. I fucked up here. I'm backtracking on my original placement. But it happens. I don't want it to look like fucked up at all. Oh wow. What the hell? There's little pieces right here. What happens if I take it away? Boom. If I take this one away. These ones that are off. And then we go like this. That means that all of these back are gonna do the same thing. You mother suckers. I think I'd rather just have one a little off. Ah, son of a gun. Fuck it. We're gonna just have a little bit of some trim issue there. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Makes it a little more aged. Who cares? Get past that shit. Go back to our song. Is there a way I can?